Hey guys, Deborah with Pinching Pesos here, and I have a video for you. It's a little thing called They Paid What? Sales update time. I didn't do one for July, and don't worry, you didn't miss anything. I'm gonna show you it right now. I had like 30 sales. It was ridiculously low. My profits for July was $241 on eBay. I made a little over $100 profit on Amazon. Which actually isn't bad considering I haven't sent anything to them in months. My last shipment, I think, was back in March. I canceled my pro account back in June. I put all of my repricers and inventory lab and all of that are on hiatus right now. They're all on hold. So I don't have any subscription fees that I'm paying for my Amazon. It's just there. So $100, that works, you know. I sold a couple things on Bonanza in July, so that profited out about $37. And then I also sold one item over on Trugether for a profit of about $8. So we're looking at what, 250, 350, about $390 in profit for an entire month. Thank God I don't pay all the bills off of that because we would be evicted. Um, Obviously, if I was the only one paying the bills off of my reseller income, I would work a lot harder than I do right now. I don't do a whole lot. I spend a lot of time being wasteful. But I am going to show you a brand new Chrome extension that I have added to my to my Chrome browser, and it's called Stay Focused. And basically what it does is you can set it up. Let me show it to you. You see this little blue, it's kind of small. I can't make it any bigger. It makes the page bigger. It's a little blue clock right here. And what you can do is any website that you find distracting to you during your day, you can click on the little blue button and you can block it. Okay, I don't have this blocked. The only website that I have blocked out is Facebook and TMZ. Those two websites I tend to get on just to bulk up my scroll finger. It's getting quite large. Very muscular. Um, so what you do is in your settings, you actually have it set where for the websites that you're blocking, which you can see here, I have Facebook and TMZ, I have set a daily limit of 60 minutes. Now that's combined between those two sites every day between the hours of 10 and 6. I am only allotted a 1 hour amount of time for those two websites combined. Basically, if I go to Facebook, well, let's just see, we'll go to TMZ. It doesn't block the website from me, but what it does is you can see here that it turned red and it starts counting down. It's smart enough that if you switch pages, it turns it off and it doesn't keep counting even though you're not on that tab anymore. It will also trigger if you haven't had any activity in a long time. It'll, after a couple of minutes of you not moving your mouse, it's going to pop up a thing and it says, we've paused your time because it appears you're not active. So I did that the other day when I walked away and I went and got something to eat and something to drink and didn't come back for a while. And then I came back and was like, oh no, my Facebook was open that whole time. I just wasted all my time. And there was a little thing that popped up there that said, oh, we've paused your timer because you're not active. But you can have it set up for whatever days you want, however much time you want. And I really like it. It warns me when I get 30 minutes in, 15 minutes left, 5 minutes left, and lets me know. I haven't actually ran out of time yet. Now, to me, that's huge because an hour, I can burn up hours on those two websites in a day just doing nothing. But for some reason, having that timer there and knowing I have a certain amount, I'm very focused about what I do on those particular websites. So I know I like to go to those whenever I'm eating lunch. So, well, I need to make sure I have enough time to eat lunch and it's there. Um, so whenever I go to Facebook, I'm very focused about what I'm doing. I'm either sending a message or I'm, posting something really quickly, but I'm not spending a whole lot of time there just scrolling. And so it's kind of just a little psychological trick that, is there. And I really like it a lot. A lot. So if you need to check it out, it's called Stay Focused without an E. And I think it's super helpful. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get into my rinky-dinky little bitty ooty sales. Like I said, it was negated all. $600, a little under $600 in sales on eBay. I only sold 28 things. I wasn't listing. Because my kids were here the end of June through the second week of July. I didn't list until starting like July the 14th, and my sales during the first week of July were very nominal. So I'm not surprised. I actually went through and counted. I went back through all of my months, April, May, June, July, August, and I was looking to see the correlation between how many I listed and how many I was selling. There's a direct correlation between how many I listed and how many I'm selling, even though I had about 400 listings at the time. If I wasn't listing, I wasn't selling. I think that's bullcrap. I think that your stuff should sell anyway, but it just wasn't. So either nobody wanted my crap, or it wasn't showing up in search, or I think nobody wanted my crap. It was just crap. Maybe that's what it is. I just got a bunch of junk. I should probably just quit. Just kidding. Okay, so let me show you what I sold. Show you what I sold, wherever it is. Okay, so first up is, I had found this little pair of Sanuks that I had actually bought for my daughter. But I pick up any pair of Sanuks that I see that are in good condition. These were, I believe, $6.99 is what I paid for them, and I sold them. They went on best offer. Let's see. Scrolled over. Yeah, they went on a best offer of $20 plus shipping. So my profit on those came out to some money. $10.81. Next. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. I'm not used to using Firefox. Next up was this Joker Funhouse replacement piece. It's just a little mask that you can see a piece of the card. I was really hoping that this was complete whenever I bought it, because it actually sells for a decent amount of money whole. It's a vintage game, and it's the Joker's Funhouse board game, but I was missing some of the pieces, so I went ahead and parted it out. Just on this one piece, I made my money back on the game, and then I have sold another piece, I think. So anyway, they're there. Somebody's going to want the pieces. Somebody's even, generally who I'm selling board game pieces to are other resellers, I think. I don't know if there's anybody at home just buying those one pieces, but I really do think that I sell board game pieces to other resellers who are trying to complete games so that they can sell them whole. I could be wrong, but I think so. Just the other day, I sold a Cranium Play-Doh sealed. Well, not Play-Doh, the Cranium clay sealed. Now, most of the time, that's the piece that's missing out of every Cranium game. It's gotten dried up. This one was sealed, brand new. You could see that it was still wet because you could see it sticking to the plastic. I sold it for $12.95 just for that clay. I don't think that there's a buyer out there that's buying that clay. You could use any clay. You could go get Play-Doh for 99 cents. It's not that important. The only person it's important to are other resellers who are trying to complete their games and sell them um, as new or with new parts. So, or as complete. Yeah. But anyway, off with that. I picked up these two. These did not go together. They just happened to be at the store at the same time. I ended up taking a best offer of, I believe it was $15. This column is too big. It needs to move over. And this column is too big. It needs to move over. No, I didn't. I sold them full price. $24.95 plus shipping. I ended up paying $6. They were $2.99 a piece. And so my profit came out at $15.85 on those. This doesn't sell for that much, and these don't sell for that much. But together as a unit, they were worth enough money. So I ended up buying them with the intentions of putting them together. If I was going off of my normal, like, oh, is that really worth buying? If I would have just saw this one and that was there, I wouldn't have picked these up either. I wouldn't have picked them up separately if they weren't there together, because I think the napkin holder only sells for like $10 or $12, and the little salt and pepper shakers only sell for like $10 or less. So I probably wouldn't have picked these up all by themselves, but together, $24.95 is not bad. Okay, so this was the Cuisinart food processor bowl thing that I had forever. I paid $2.99 for it. It was the bowl, the lid, and the pusher. I had it for a really long time. I only bought it because I knew just from experience that it had a value because it was so big. I mean, it was, okay, in comparison to my head, it was like this big. It was like big. And so I bought it knowing it was valuable, but I didn't know what unit it was for. It wasn't marked at all. So it sat over forever, just waiting on me to list it, and it was just sitting there. One day I was determined during my listing challenge, I was going to find this piece or I was going to get rid of it, and I just knew it was valuable. I couldn't just get rid of it. So I ended up doing some reverse image searches, and then I was looking for Google, like I was Googling like big food processors, and I ended up finding it was a Cuisinart 12 cup processor, and the bowl sold for I think $30 or something, and the pusher sold for I don't know $25, and then this ended up selling for, I just wanted to make sure I didn't take a best offer on it. Nope. Went for full asking price of $38.95 plus shipping. So we can say I paid $1 for that because it was $2.99 for 3 pieces. Pretty good. I profited $31.54 off of that. All right, next up. Anytime I see Chacos, I will pick up Chacos. Chacos retail brand new for $89 and up. So anytime I see them, since they're a sandal, the Goodwill generally prices them anywhere from $6.99 to $7.99. I have found them as cheap as $5.99 because they were a smaller size, so I think they thought that they were children's. These ones I actually paid up for because they were men's. I don't know why men's sandals are more expensive than women's at the Goodwill. But they were men's and they were huge. So I ended up paying $12.99 for these Chacos in a men's size 14. They sold a lot faster than I thought they were going to. I ended up taking I don't know if they were on sale or I took an offer, but they went for $29.99 plus $11.50 in shipping. I ended up only shipping it for $8.92 due to my discount, so I profited $14.35 on those. Generally, I sell Chacos for $39, but I think I was just really wanting sales because I was sad with my sales. All right, next. This is some Star Wars Operation. I had found a Star Wars Operation game, but it was not complete, so I couldn't sell it whole, so I ended up parting it all out. I don't have that many pieces left. If I have any pieces left at all, I think it might be the money. I think I might have the money left. I had paid $2.99 for the Operation game. I have already sold all the little pieces that go in there. You can see the game is not worth that much. $21.99 new. So these sold full price $4.95 plus shipping. I profited $3.02 off of those. And I think I sold the little body parts, the little pieces for $7.95. I could be wrong. All right, next up. And parting out a game doesn't take very much time at all. You can literally like part out a game so quickly. If you don't overanalyze everything and you just divide out the pieces and take pictures and list them. Boom, boom, boom. Sell similar. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. I mean, you can do it. You can do an entire game in like less than half an hour and it be, 5 to 10 different listings. Okay, then I sold this Universal, just kind of a generic folio case for a tablet. Nothing special about that. Another collar. I'm actually all out of collars, I think. I don't think I have any more. Or if I do, I have like 2. So this one went for $16.95 plus shipping. I paid $5.95 for those. Sold some more of these. I sell one of these every week or more. Like sometimes I might sell 2 a week. I really should just buy some of these and just have them as extra like feedback builders and just extra sale things. People buy them all the time and I'm out of like the good colors. I only have that blue and gray and this ugly green. That's all I have left. I've sold all the rest of them. I have 1 of the blue and grays left and I have 3 of these green ones left, so I only have 4 left out of 21. That's not bad. I really should just buy some of those from Alibaba. Alibaba! I like to say Alibaba. Baba baba. This one on best offer for, I believe, $15. What'd you want? Yeah, 15. Oh, I sold that Kong collar for 10. It went on best offer for 10 plus shipping. So I only profited $2.24 off of that transaction. But it was like one of my last ones. I'm just kind of like ready to be done with them. It's been a 9-month process with those dog collars, but it was a good thing. I mean, I made money. Yeah, I took a best offer of $15 plus shipping, so I profited $10.52 off of the needlepoint. When I ventured into bedding for insurance, because I had started looking at like kids' baby stuff and vintage sheets and stuff like that, I had ended up getting this Pottery Barn kids set. This is actually a pretty rare set, the Aloha set. I bought the blanket for $2.99 and I bought the sham for $2.99. So I was $6 in on this and I took a best offer of $50. and my profit came out. Sorry, the ragweed is really bad. I've been sneezing like crazy. $39.27 is what I profited off of that one. Oh, I did it again. Sold another collar. This one actually went full price. I bought a food processor for really cheap. How much was it? I know I got it at Savers for like way too little of money. Oh, this isn't it. That's Amazon. Let's see. Squeeze and no, 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 no. I guess I didn't put it in. No, no. Which is so weird because I bought it the same time I bought this stuff. So I don't know why I didn't put it in. It was super duper 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 cheap, like $6.99 or less. It may have even been like $4.99, but we'll just say it was $6.99. And I ended up parting it all out. I mean, like all the different pieces: the lid, the pusher, the bolt, the base, the all the blades, and I don't think I have that much left of it. I think there's like 2 pieces left, and then there's blades. Anyway, this went for best offer $15 plus shipping, and so my profit on that was $12.31. At the end of the beginning of July, I went to a store here that's like a really cool store. It's called Lux something. Luxology, I don't remember. But it's a really cool store, and then also it's a salon. And they ended up having all of their Bumble and Bumble products that were discontinued. They were all on clearance for $15, except for one of them was $5. And I spent a lot of money buying them. I ended up spending like $200 and something buying these Bumble and Bumbles. I have by far already made back all of my money plus profit, but this one I paid $15 for, and I need to make sure I don't have a bunch more of these and that I didn't put the quantities wrong. I thought I had like 3 of those Let It Shine shampoos. I could be wrong though. I'm wrong a lot. So just on that little one, I didn't make a ton of profit off of it, but it was a fairly easy sale. Made $11.27. These finally sold. Oh my gosh, I have had these things forever. I bought them at a Salvation Army that doesn't even exist there anymore. I paid $1.99 for them. I kept getting offers, and like some guy like made me an offer on them for like $8 because he bought another like knife and fork set or something that's supposed to be the same thing, and he only paid $8 free shipping for it. And I'm like, well, good for you. I'm not giving them to you for that price. And so I ended up selling them on sale for $15.66 plus shipping, and profited $11.90 on them. But yeah, those took a while. Long time. I was at Academy Sporting Goods store a couple months back, and they had all of their clearance that was under $10 was also half price. So it was on clearance, and then it was half price of clearance. So I ended up picking up several pairs of golf pants. They were regular. I bought some regular like branded, just kind of generic BCG golf pants, which is like the store brand there. And then I bought some PGA Tour ones. The PGA Tour ones I priced at $24.95, and then these like regular off-brand ones I put at $19.95. I only paid $4.98 a pair for them. So profit came out at $12.53. This came out of the palette rejects. It's just a Mr. and Mrs. Wedding Day picture frame. I think I had it on sale. No, they paid full price, and it went international, so they paid $15.50 in shipping. My profit on that came out at $12.47. This little dress, I had two of them. I had one a size 7 and one a size 6. I thought it was adorable. I got them at the same time at the thrift store. I paid, I think, $3 for each one of them. This one went on best offer for $12 plus shipping. I think they're super cute. So I profited $6.68 on those. And you know me, I don't normally sell clothing, but those were adorable and they were pretty easy to list because they were just little girls' dresses. This thing has been in my inventory for a lifetime. This was also purchased at a store that no longer exists in a house that I no longer live in. And we've lived here for 4 years. Like, I don't know why this took so long to sell. I thought it was the coolest thing. I don't know. It was in great condition. It's vintage. It's pretty awesome. And even though it's a cassette tape storage, I mean, you could put anything in there. It's not like, you know, I mean, you could still put stuff in there. You could have taken this part out. You could just take this out and it could have been anything. It could have been a purse. It could have been a lunchbox. It could have been anything. Use your imagination, people. But no, this thing sat in my inventory forever. Ever and ever. But it finally sold when I put my store on auction. I decided to take everything that was in my store, cut the price in half, and put it on auction. And I did sell a couple things. You can tell I was pretty desperate in July. July was just, man, it was killing me. It was killing me, Smalls. It was killing me. So, anyway, that finally sold. I only paid, I think, $2.99 for this. It might have been $1.99. I put $2.99 just to be safe. And so my profit on waiting that out was $6.43. Woot. Woot. This I've also had for a while, and I was expecting this to sell faster because when I first listed it, I got like 2 inquiries about it. Somebody was asking me like where I got it from, and then somebody else was asking me about it. I got kind of a lowball offer on it, and then it just sat, and nobody cared. And then it finally sold when I did my auction. $9.95 plus shipping. So it's gone. Bye bye, Flipster. It's actually a really annoying puzzle. You have to try to, okay, inside is this little stirry stick, and you have to try to use that stirry stick inside of that tube to move around and stack up those little pieces in a certain design. To me, that is not a stress reliever. That is a this is getting thrown against the wall reliever. But whatever. Everybody's different. I sold this vintage VTech. It also went on auction, $19.95 plus shipping. I paid $4.99 for them. I had 3 different ones. There was like the basic one, the super one, and some other one that I still have out there. But I sold the basic and the super. But this is the super. So my profit, that's what we all want, right? Profit. That's what I want. Oh, I don't think this was in my stats right with the other ones because I think she paid really late. Like, way late. Leap. 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 Why am I looking up leap? It's not a leap. It's a talking thing. No. What the hell is it? VTech. Sorry, VTech. I didn't mean to offend you. VTech. VTech. That's the basic that I just sold. Wow, it's not even in here. So bizarre. I wonder why it's not showing up. Did something happen with it? Maybe they didn't pay and I accidentally put this up here. They didn't pay. Ah, so never mind. I didn't sell this. Did I relist it? I did. No, I didn't. What in the world? See, now I'm glad I do these videos because then I can catch errors like that because I caught another error before the video even started. Okay, so I need to relist this because they didn't pay. Okay, next. These are those leotards that I bought. I ended up buying like 40 something of them. I have them on promotion for buy one get one free. What's actually has worked out fairly well. I started to get more consistent sales with these little leotards, but I need to go back and count inventory because it says I have 36 available, and I don't think that I do. I know I have a lot, but I don't think I have 36. So I'm going to need to go back in and count what's going on. But anyway, so buy one get one free, so that means that they're selling for $12 and some change a piece. So my profit on those comes out to $7.56 on each of them. So that's not bad. It's $15 profit for every order. I think that's really good because I paid $1.98 for each one of them. Okay, so that was all of my eBay sales. I know, blown away, aren't you? I mean, your hair is like blown away. Close all these tabs. My sales that I had on Bonanza were 3. I sold this little lid to the Baby Cook baby food maker machine. This little lid you have to have. All of the pieces to a Baby Cook you have to have. You can't function that little machine without the pieces, like all of the pieces. So anytime I see these, if they're, $6.99 or less, I will go ahead and pick them up and part them out. Then I sold these Looney Tune cards, $6.88 free shipping. This went to a Monopoly game that I've been selling the pieces out of. I've sold several of the little tokens. I just sold one last week. And I think I sold the money too. And then was this little Carter's. He sold for $24.70 plus shipping. So he actually sold for $39 because he went international. And I only paid like 50 cents for this. So between those 3 sales, my profit on Bonanza was $37. And then I had one sale on TrueGether. TrueGether is a interface that will pull your eBay listings and put them onto their TrueGether website. They're trying to make it almost like a neighborhood. I don't know what they're trying to do. It's been around for a couple of years. And they haven't really made any advancements in their abilities, but I get a sell on there every couple of months, so it works out. It's there. I sold this monkey. And then I sold like a photo printer this month for like $69, and they don't charge you any fees or anything. So, hey, money's money. Wherever I can sell my crap, I will put it there. Okay, so that was it. Amazon, I sold some wax melts that I got at the store for 50 cents a piece. I sold a basket handle for a refrigerator. I had 2 of them. They lost one of them, and then I sold one of them. So, hey, whatever. Then there was this Bear glucose machine I bought off of another reseller. It was the very first time I tried to do an experiment where I bought an item off the reseller, another reseller. I emailed them or messaged them a PDF of the FBA label, and then I created the shipment for the item, changed the ship from address to their address, and then printed out the shipping label because I asked them how much it weighed. I was like, "We'll put it in a box and how much does it weigh?" Printed out the shipping label and sent it to them. So that way they had the box content label and the shipping label together. And then they mailed it in for me. Worked out awesome sauce. Thank you, Mothership Products, because he was not ungated in health and wellness, I think. So anyway, that worked out really well. Then I also sold an ArchSoft, it's like old software for Windows, and a couple CDs, Eric Johnson and Take Me Through This Valley CDs. I sold a Webkinz Bullfrog that was used, so I paid about $1/4 for it. He sold Disney Doc McStuffins that I got from Walgreens that were on clearance for $2, sold for $21.58. And then they lost one of the I don't know why I put that for 50 cents. It's $1/4. They lost one of the little plush items that I sent in for FBA. They lost it. They reimbursed me $20, and I'm not really sure why, because those little cats only sell for like $8. But whatever. I hope you lose all of my stuff. Lose it. All of it. And then last but not least was a DVD. Sold for $14.95, paid $2.99 for it. Oh, my profit was $153. I thought my profit was $103. So $153. So that's better. So I made profit of $450-ish. That's still awful. Yeah. Anyway, sales are up in August, so I'm excited. I have been working really hard. Being more motivated. I have my little goal sheet and stuff. This was last week. I was subtracting out my sales. I'm more than halfway to my goal, and I still have 1, 2, 3 days left. And if this lady will pay for her shampoo, I will be only $125 away from goal, but she has not paid yet. Pay for your shampoo, woman! Well, it's conditioner. Pay for your conditioner! Blech. Anyway. Let's all will her. Hang on, I got some crystals right here. Look at this. We'll pay for your conditioner. Pay for your conditioner. Anyway. Alright, guys. That's all my sales. If you have any questions, make sure to comment below. Please don't send me messages on eBay. I've been getting a lot of them lately, and I love hearing from you guys. But don't message me on eBay. You can send me messages on Facebook, on Pinching Pesos Facebook page. You can send me messages through YouTube. There's a messenger. And you can also send me just leaving comments below. You can email me at info@pinchingpesos.com. But just, I prefer it if you just didn't message me on eBay through the messaging center. I have all those other ways to get in touch with me, and I want to talk to you, just not through eBay. So anyway, I hope that didn't come off like, don't send me messages, because totally send me messages. Just do them other places. So anyway, other than that, if you have questions, leave them below. Post them over on the Pinching Pesos Facebook page. You can send me an email, info@pinchingpesos.com. If you want to call, I have an 800 number. It's like, whatever works for you. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta do my sales update videos for August because it's already the end. What happened to the year? We're already talking fourth quarter. It's coming up in like 3 days. Anyway, you guys, bye. I hope your July sales were better than mine.